David Cameron, lend me your ears. Because this is for you. We are not sick, but pissed off. Everything you said before you was given power was a bunch of bollocks. It's time you stood down. We did not vote you in, but by fuck we will vote you out. You called the members of the English Defence League sick. The members are here because Labour and your band of merry men appease Islamic extremists. Long enough now, and the British people and the working class say a fucking enough. Enough of the two-tier law that you in this country have allowed. This can be seen within our organisation and the constant harassment of our leader, Tommy Robinson. The way he is continually harassed on jumped-up charges. And let's not forget, we have infidels who are in prison for singing "Burn a fucking mosque." Yet many Muslims have abused the British soldiers, calling them rapists, baby killers, and many Muslim gangs have raped non-Muslim girls. Muslims burn the poppies, scream abuse for a 2-minute silence, and even threaten the Queen and get a £50 fucking fine.
Fucking scum!
Scum. Slags. I am an English woman who stands here before you proud of my forefathers and the forefathers before them. I stand with my sisters, the English Defence Angels, women who are from many walks of life, mums, wives, grandmothers, sisters, daughters, and even wives and ex-wives of serving soldiers, proud of what this great nation once was. I stand for all the men and women who have given the ultimate sacrifice for our country, for our Queen, for our England. Our heroes. Mr. Powell said, "What do you know of England, who only England knows?" Or can my family, who comes from England, who lived in England, who know England, only know England, says this country. Change page. I know that many of my family who have fought for this country and died, like my brother in 2007, would be turning in their graves at how much this has changed. You all claim it's for the better, but it's for the worse. I am not racist. No, I do not have anything against people of other race. No, I am sick.
Just
no.
Fucking Muslims.
So what is my gripe? My gripe, and I speak on behalf of most working men and women, my gripe is quite simple. My gripe is that we are never asked. My gripe is that we are told, not asked. Every day we are told again and again of how we will be a better country. What a load of shit.
David Cameron is a waker. David Cameron, what a waker. David Cameron, what a waker.
We are told by you, Mr. Cameron, and you know who you are, and your English side muppets. You are the class that has always set themselves apart. You are the class that has always taken what they wanted for themselves, leaving the working class poor. And now it's time for the working class to make a stand. You have never asked us, and you never will. Do we allow you to sell our heritage, or is it time for us to speak?
David Cameron is a wanker. David Cameron is a wanker.
Our time is to speak, to refuse you the right to give away our holy and our bountiful and our England that belongs to us. Not no Islamic extremists like the likes of Adnan Chowdhury.
No fucking wanker Chowdhury.
It is time for us to make a stand for the England I have known and the England I have loved. The left would have you believe that Enoch Powell yearns for rivers of blood. They said as much on Winston Churchill. I understand the dangers of self-fulfillment and prophecy. Forecast rivers of blood, and rivers of blood you shall have. The argument goes. But there's much the same might to be said about calling people racist. We within the English Defence League are not racist. We will welcome anybody that will stand against extremists. Anybody that will stay in England without changing it. Because this is our fucking country. Whose fucking streets?
Our fucking streets!
Right, with that, I'm going to go. Thank you very much for your applause. And no fucking surrender ever.
No surrender, Taliban. Scum, 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 scum. Keep some dogs in my heart. Keep reading English. Keep some jokes in my heart, I pray. Keep some jokes in my heart. Keep reading English.
About women's rights and how some marvellous women fought for the right for us to have the vote. It started in 1897 with Millicent Fawcett, who founded the suffragist movement, but she wasn't angel material, and the proper suffragettes started in 1903 by Emily Pankhurst and her two daughters, Christabel and Sylvia. The suffragettes refused to bow to male intimidation and were no strangers to strong action themselves. They burnt down churches as the Church of England was against what they wanted. They vandalised Oxford Street, apparently breaking all the windows in this famous street. They chained themselves to Buckingham Palace as the royal family was seen to be against women having the right to vote. Their homes were firebombed, golf courses were vandalised. The first decade of Britain in the 20th century was proving to be violent in the extreme. Suffragettes were quite happy to go to prison. Here they refused to eat and went on hunger strike. The government was very concerned that they might die in prison, thus giving the movement martyrs. Prison governors were ordered to force feed suffragettes, but this caused a public outcry. These women were the angels of their day, and the EDL angels and fellow male members are here now to fight the infestation of extremism, which is rife in our country, and the Sharia law courts that are creeping up in numbers, approximately 85 around the UK. Why should the government allow Sharia courts, indeed any other courts? Our own acts and laws have been with us since the signing of the Magna Carta, and if those legal requirements aren't good enough for them, then so be it. They know what they can do. Fuck off!
I personally am a veggie, and I'm bloody glad about that, as so many of our products are now halal. It's bad enough checking the labels on tins and packets, let alone worrying if the meat you buy is halal. I wouldn't want to buy any halal products because of the barbaric way they kill the animals. And again, I say, why have halal here? Why does the supermarkets kowtow to the minority? And yes, they are still the minority at the moment, and we are the majority. So why are we forced to have their religiously killed meat? I disagree with all religiously killed meat. Mr. Cameron said that there were none sicker than the EDL, and I would like to know why he thinks that. The EDL angels are wives, mothers, aunts, etc. And we care passionately about our country, our way of life and culture, and that is why we support the EDL and Tommy. We believe in what he has drawn a lot of people's attention to, that there is a two-tier system in this country. Extremists such as Mac are allowed free rein to do as they will. Convicted terrorists are allowed to walk around our country
because it would breach their human rights to be